Yo ebusia mo bibia akwaba ahaye the Hawk TV and so why nyamene pe yene yanko fun bi botwetwe nkomo. The man on the line is Richard Adinkrah, a very wonderful and respectable gentleman who has been in the media for quite a long time, over 20 years of experience. And he's a PI and also a broadcast journalist. His name, Richard Adinkrah. Richard, mo akwaba.
Major Dominia.
Upon today.
Naminatum.
For the past few years, I tried to be rich. Why, ye be now I don't want some food on hard networking.
And
I don't want some food at Joan Kawana.
Network work in Tampano is very terrible, especially MTN for the past 3 days. The network and
let me feel at the multi big Kawana and Bunsen. Let's post your teacher what washing.
Oh,
I see.
I'm concentrating on my family.
I see. Anyway, young share and say I'm phone up and on a baby and say Jama because of network in base or no. Na yasha me be. For your settlement. Now, yes, sir, Simfi or the new IGP, Christian Tete Yohunu. Na expect today, Obobonizin don't be new IGP now.
In fact, I did not expect President Mahama to sack Dr. George Dampare. In fact, me say you sacking appointed COP Christian Tete Yohunu. In fact, me shame. And I am one.
Why?
I didn't tell him one say one. Dr. George Dampare will be a Oba system, or changing the face of policing. From a police, I have corner. The woman said, "Uncle can and send be a fine and dear." But generally, we share the performance there. I mean, sure, America said in this fourth democratic dispensation, we quite a jump. Dampare na I did our performance.
And your opinion, another. Where are you coming from to say that I perform?
Only say, you're two a very Rollins a step down.
Yeah.
For example, before you say, or receive the image of the Ghana Police Service.
Yeah.
Until of my that time, police administration can be no money media for against our son. And that was when I me see Dr. George Dampare.
Yeah.
I think that's another inspector, the chief inspector. And as three no my follow na monitor progress in the police service. In fact, he has performed excellently.
I find it weird that back there, Sir Eshe, all the police general Sawaba Dunia Anna Patrick Champon, young papa one of perform. Obra, Wabra, no, net time, no. Last election, Impa 2 Satriwu and the Nisa. I find it weird you say such a thing because none of these Sante appeal to a yawa so Yama Bigo called I said anticipated the Messamino. You know?
Oh, say, I be Mamma say to a bar. I number yeah. But in fact, and yet, Dr. George Dampare, the chief of defense staff and other security couples, or more. Chatting do a more and Kabato with me, sure, and Kabana.
Explain further.
Oh, say, you're two about the ballot snatching, drafting, military uniform, no affair, basa. Nagana for Yenimlo. Now, this time round, Dr. George Dampare, I don't know yet. The electoral security task force chairman. And on this following year agreement say the military officers via police station. More military officers no more than backup. If Yamamuana yebe frame. It is all here. The soldier need to call police station. Police commander no work police station no after for reinforcement and sana your mother. Then can you start to see no Mutekia and mostly like Ashanti region, Bruno region say. You sure Sanka, one Sanka, warning the issue of my woman. Gabacon and Impa, and see Nipa Munun area are hodia, but I say a bonabasso on a TBS.
But aside this simple menu, there are other places, so many places are confusion. Echo Accra, baby, Echo Kaswa, Echo Eastern. There are so many places, even Yanuma one not one Adinia. Confusion. Jame people call that. Now I ask him. I actually need videos. Or Bentino still no. I don't see how Ebekede or organize elections. No,
my points are making us say. Say yes, share the magnitude of electoral violence I experienced previously. Now they compared this last year, Diana, which means there is a massive improvement. Like I said, and maybe not by election do or do Jonathan Taki coming now former MPP no ne ba no refini di kakra. Now they were even shit bombing us. Media no. Now omutu abrewa pa seda for ajanan bia and wakọ ti ajanan na egu pan mu na ode roba hye ne nsa. And I watch you go ya sort of problem. Oh, but this time you who sign the money.
Oh, network no.
Committee electoral fraud and violence. Last year, and peaceful to the extent that now the flag bearer of the new patriotic party after the opposition leader are congratulating our considered defeat. It tells you how hard the security couples were. And I hear IGP and I hear CDS all the security officers are they deploy almost among
the people who will disagree with you there. Baumia accepted to concede an early defeat, not because of security measures, but because no the tension and no work now. So I could already train and she need Jeboto or money, and therefore he had to perform that responsibility in order to make sure that never buy a camp.
So we say now there was tension. Me, Richard Adinkrah, I can hit my chest and bet my last point that Enyano pray. Baumia and the MPP, who figures now and election diano, so who figures a few strong hold do banana in favor one. Then you know say you are. And the Baumia conceded defeat because that figures now is three almost stronghold there, Bano, or say in favor or more. And he did the honorable thing and a bear on stand the reputation as will be our vice president. Now, ever said, dear Quine Amana contesting the next 4 years.
So, how is the IGP connected to Baumia conceding an early defeat?
IGP is connected because, or no, any security personnel, no, any organized elections, no, successfully, or more home buying successfully. Jemensa meaning call for your idea, but IGP meaning call for EDS, no. Didn't yes, obedient some printed ballot papers, young found obedient some for snacky ballot box. I mean, okay, high and fair recount, young found court.
I find it strange with the things I say because as it stands, still there are some electoral areas from Tema, Infa, Deba, and other areas now there are declaration of one court. In the second, it was successful, my problem beyond bar, whom baby feel about.
Enough. Can you compare what happened to Tema and Kasua to what happened in Techiman in the year 2020? Now, police for a black crowd may you a book crowd and the Obia say, old security, ask the military personnel, ask the police personnel. Sir, when you are distressing crowd, you don't shoot into the crowd. And no trained police officer now say, security officer will shoot from the waist level. There will be now. It means you are going to shoot sporadically, indiscriminately. So what target are you aim? Now what to? About the 2 sitting one year. Let's say the 100 bar, you are willing to kill all the 100. And it happened in Techiman. 2024, you who be this?
In Techiman 2020, no. Impa no.
I think 9.
And at this election, so Impa in a wee.
Nipa Mino.
200, but do you think it was good to organize the election? Now at the end, no. Impa de Sini, Ocean
very bad.
Now, this simple 2 or 3 now, they are more than that. According to other reports.
Hello.
According to other reports, no. Impossible, what you want, there are more than 2 or so. Damn it, allegedly. That's American. So you true. But the bottom line is that last election, in a 2024 election, we lost, or there was a loss of life.
Yeah.
Ultimately, or loss of lives, which for me, it was bad. Now, this is during the election. After the election, so look at the violence. Where were the security guys? What were they doing? Especially the police, who are in charge of the internal security.
The immediate past IGP and the current IGP, President John Mahama.
Okay. We'll come to that, but you continue.
We have violence now. It's 2020 now. Now they compare this time. It means that we are making progress. We are not there yet. You know, but we are making progress. It's like you said, 2028. Because the more I hear prayer, the more you see. And to me, I think that there is an improvement, and those who are in charge of the election security, they must be applauded.
Well, that is, as I said, the electoral violence near that one area, a lot of people seem to have different opinions, because before and after the elections, in some of Ghana, I don't know how you will conclude that. But let's look at former IGP Dampare. The allegations and conforming against him, actually, the way jubilation occurred the war. Party, MSA, police headquarters were. Why share uncle for Dutchet? Police why one Dutchet. And some of the allegations in Ibini, there were form a pseudo police group. Now what from the Dampare boys, that's the PID. The let's say police intelligence department, and now on report to Ano direct. Other people were being jumped. Maybe also the undo were not jumping ahead of some other senior officers. One warfare now the judicial extrajudicial killings. All these things in the allegations are what about by Dampare there. Before the public Kennedy no be who there paid but then you never police administration, but within the police, no one who there, because from 1992, BC ended. From 1992, our friend JYA Kofi, Obado, from them 1990 by 96, Peter Nanfori, Edibia Wusupoku, Ebia no Wusinsia, Patrick Champon, Mills Robinson, Paul Tavia Kwe, Mohammed Alassan, John your friend Kudo. I mean Diba your friend David Asantia Pitu and Damparino. Before Damparino. Police them name some Abubunya Kumpo you are. What bonny doing there? Oh, a local. Not jubilation about massively like this. They say we back there at Tim Quemumpuni. They say we say. And normally we see this kind of jubilation when an autocratic leader is overthrown. So, what does that tell you?
They say Ghana Hano, Yemrano, and to say other countries. Ghana, the law says that you are innocent until proven guilty. In other countries, immediately you are accused, you are guilty, you have to prove your innocence. But my Ghana had there. as I say, Nippon on one book called don't make say the entire wire bonnet. So what you say? You say, so who say me a confor? When I say a cocotra, which said the entire me a confor, Yaman, I say me a confor. When I say which said the entire me a confor, he said allegations go by their IGP. Or more, my yes allegations, no. Omnes cope to say, indeed, that man is guilty. Secondly, who said the relation, of course, so police headquarters for now. Then come in will be a IGP for your family here and come here, Shimmy.
Okay.
The Kaiser Tama or Mutu Gaddafi idea so. The ambassador didn't call Italy, organized party, he was jubilating. Meanwhile, the man appointed you and you were there, you were serving his interest. So what are you? Are you not a traitor? It is a many COP, IGP that you know, and come here, Shishime, because Omo no move jubilating na be share damn parry voice.
How do you know this?
Oh, definitely he's an IGP. Oh, yes, I did. And I said hypocrisy. Oh, and it's that hypocrisy that you know IGP on your exception. You bet me the You bet me the and third one for President Mahama. Na kami shenka tin oba ya say respect in Ghana. Na all year ye name bi ankofu so we dey hu se be yi no. Na kam person ka o take example bi a kan ofia ko na president bi ba. President ka say ye ni say a etimi ye yi. Because president bi abo say I don't trust the IGP. Ma you ready. Obi abo say enka wo no uba ye ya papa no nanado ene yi no. Tete yonu nanado na sa appointing no deputy IGP. If you want trust or no, tete yonu na ono de nanado appointing say deputy IGP on the trust na. I think at least maybe that the American police service say my politics is going to ya say no ya di kan ya da nka say Mahama take advantage over that nanka or police administration no.
No, but you see,
there can make us say papa no ubetimi ene ne nkofo aye meeting go on voluntary retirement or I sack you. Only said insecurity you honorably discharged and I would dishonorably discharged. And they say no has that been dishonorably discharged or he has been honorably discharged. Or he has been discharged.
So the president relieved him of his duty. That's why a Juma or they do baby. And being an IGP no nim Ghana Hami says you know on him there on your IGP forever. That is there. And again, the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces and all the security services in Adininiano, he is privy to information. I'm now we need the information. So after being briefed, for him to make that decision on Yanepe, it was in consultation with the Council of State and all those who matter as far as security intelligence is concerned. So I don't know how you blame Mahama for this.
President Diaba or yes, I think Professor knows AAD. Oba no, I did not know so quite a shampoo.
Yeah.
One pamelo. Only the Casana Papana Casa resign.
So how do you know that kind of talks are not that kind of talks no even see behind the scenes between these two?
Yes, IGP, IS stubborn in the Lydia and your no Casana.
Fair enough. And before Obama actually I don't know. Before I'm actually the allegations there, he tried to bribe his way through so that he will maintain his job. If this allegation is anything to go by, will be a one self shower at some point will be correct. Why do you have to try to bribe your way through?
Now, who the hell in his right senses will try to go and bribe a president who has sworn?
No, I didn't say that. He wanted to, bribe the president. So what's that? The allegations is that he tried to bribe his way through. It could be that bribe, maybe those allegations, or partially those around the president or at the Jubilee House or some influential people. Yeah. I mean, there are so many pieces of info about us. And so the president cannot come in.
And then say, no credit, and he deserves to be sacked. He deserves. Me not coming there. The American saying, "Can you be man appointment?" I will go on voluntary retirement. I say, "Okay, you're an ambassador." Only say, President Kufuor take you over. President Furi step down. He made President Furi an ambassador.
Go on.
Oh yeah, President Furi ambassador. And he work when they be fast wa. Obi the journey police service now. You anxious because of politics. They say, "Who Abandia Bana say Misaki, Bana say Misaki." Who commissioner pay? The better no yam show. I say, "Hey, abai say time and you may do." Okay, yes, sir. If you have police when I say, "Hey, now by the silence the be media, I need the all ban of the autism on me fight no one winning no one stay power so that me stay in power." And then I'm man you who say any part of the politics the security service in
That I agree. When it comes to introducing politics for security, that I agree. But on the issue of Dampare, like Anna McKenna, the jubilation, that time when autocratic leaders are overthrown or something like that.
So I'm interested. IGP Dampare will be about IGP, or the reforms will be about police service. Now, and for police service, the first or more freedom now, no more one. Papa, yes, from Ghana was cancelled. So what I say, and in every society, and every institution, the penny you want to say, or some of kitchen say, Munye, Manum, Mamun, Mamun, what's an on for year? It's like being in the news to an editor. Now, what I say or reported, if you never, the people we have a discarded promotional story, the other. The story, the young performance and mistakes, credible. I've got a voice on what I call the Liga in Fisica at the every promotional stories. No matter what I say, you know. If you there, you were this editor, and I ever suspend you, or maybe find the better. It happened to me. I think FM. It happened to me. This is another meaning. When it happens, when you look at the atmosphere, those who are debating, you know the reason why they're doing.
You know, so if IGP, no, a saint, now, before the start of the interview, I mentioned Patrick Champion also.
Yeah.
There, you'll be a born home wasn't to you, no?
Yeah.
A boy, no home wasn't. That's a Patrick Champion born home wasn't. Any time, no, if you don't know, when there was nothing like jubilation.
Yes.
Barbara Mills Robertson, Obado.
My children tell about
it. I've been saying it in jubilation, but with them. Per your own one gas our pick na picking.
My children tell about. Come on, Kwatia Champon. Remember, that Kwatia Champon is a cousin to President Kufuor. And he obey IGP, you know. But not the image of the police service was in tatters. It was in a mud. Those were the days that not police mean call Zungu Kochimika, Opa the bull. At the time of President Kufuor said, or revive the integrity of the police service, no. Kwatia Champon, said, I will bring everybody on board. It is also not weekly, now there was media encounter with the police service.
Yeah.
And at that time, Kwatia Champon will be a very calm like Dampare, quiet. But we take a decision now, or you're strict and firm. Now, only just because on the time, no, his cousin was the president. And for that matter, whatever challenges the police had, no, so President Bayama police for. So he was not. Here is the case, Dampare and COP Kofi Buachi, almost the same round, but they promote two back home. I'm saying no panic promote back home. And one is a senior. So what I say. And there's no rivalry between Dampare and Kofi Buachi. No. There's no rivalry. But can you buy this and Kofi Buachi in a better IGP? And then police will be more. Because Kofi Buachi is a strong guy and a tall guy. You cannot travel with him. So what I say. Master, hey, you cannot travel with Kofi Buachi. There are certain decisions here that Dampare police service more, and you comfort them. First now order from above. Dampare be clear. More catch say, look, I became an IGP on merit. It is a uchi that's a politician be fail. Say Jana, catch and say, Unyano, or on Tiasa or Mumi. And when you go, Dampare will he knows the law. If I say actually, then say Yan. It's a police for minimum freedom, no more. There's a second independent the police service. And
I'll be coming to him soon, but for me, you pay the senior and we netting queen. Now you are not even the commander in chief. Now IGP. Obo to noble so way to Damano. Nature there, BB will be smart DB will be able because allegations against him no Dawson.
Prosperity will be the best judge.
Yeah, in the coming days and weeks, no, all these allegations, no, if so true and not true, because I do know that a lot of investigations be alcohol and pieces of info be against him. They are also planning to take him on as far as the law court is concerned.
Let us not forget politicians are into system be what Yema say no video crying it be very difficult to prosecute somebody.
Well, we'll be going into that because of time.
Yes, politician, the voice. Your politician, the voice, or saying my voice, it has been said.
But other people seem to have other opinions.
Politician, the video, or this one is AI generated.
Well, when you get there, you will know. Yes, allow the law to work, and then whatever say that will. Since we don't court, there's nothing like let's allow the court. But let's see what happens in the coming days, weeks, and months, or years ahead. Yes, sir. They are sure what will happen. But let's look at the new IGP, our body. Some videos we circulated on social media there. He was seen with some foreign guys to be. I will take pictures was so now there. And the madam uncle when you march on the now there's uncle jubilating the next time so when the any about food you was now you could insecurity no safe and no safe. And when the video now
Minya be share mum.
But I
say Martin was now me did say Nifa bi na nya bone.
Okay.
Nifa bi na nya bone. Or your IGP or the place of the police service.
Yeah.
And see, foreigners Asia, no movie, the party was then you. If they are not opposite, your investment in the country is safe under my watch.
Wonderful.
If this will be say.
Very excellent point.
Mokasano. If the police administration is near a country, if you can be a dealer in a helicopter, drones, and those things. Pin floor no, what bit me up when no on a discount no, a bit why. So I can. But I'm a meeting, so I bear IGP celebrating, so that you come and celebrate with him there. Then I should be worried.
That's the other aspect, no.
Yeah.
I see. But how I mean, police food I want to go actually. Papa, I mean, we did intelligence agencies, so I more hopa, pa. Christian to you know you'll be a pa.
Yeah.
What do you think he brings to the table as far as the IGP is concerned?
No, he's lucky. Very, very lucky. There, no jubilation, of course, you know. And it's, they say, on the correct the wrongs that maybe Dampare made.
Okay.
Now, on build it on the right that Dampare did. I did Dampare, Papa Biano, on Shimukina, on Yenakesi. Now, did you sure complaints being your shows and for the complaints? I'm no effort Dampare. Or make sure that even so, when the Tikrana or non committed past errors and are mistaken. No man in offering an from nothing among four canon. Say there is a cartel in the police service and there is a police within the police. Not to bit non manage. Na eja okay me a special unit. Into na your SWAT, your CID, your MCTD na te for no. Na yen hwe obi an woni rule. And security no so no there's a chain of command.
Yeah.
It is immediately a lower rank officer, they disrespect senior rank officer no. You should know say it is you the IGP, your authority that is that has been undermined.
Okay.
And it is he's a lucky guy. He's a lucky man. He should build upon the good that Dampare did, and he should correct the mistakes that Dampare did so that he will never fall a victim of such humiliation.
So that he will never fall a victim of such humiliation. Words of Richard Adinkrah, PI and also a media practitioner as well. He's the one that I'm sharing words with. Richard, share oye papa Nanado Dankwa Kufuado. Anche biana ode na membu ode ba ewi. And apart from President Kufuor, President Rawlings, under the Fourth Republic, and the third person, which are near 8 years you.
Yeah.
Now no wakade kanaba no when some yan time na ya so na ba no bonotofa ka we will go into that in our subsequent but na ba no 8 years no ehun ne den wakada bon ho tofa ne wo high points yan him fa wo low points for him fa another abana ka se ehun ne den
me mo no chewna before me question no person Ghana for so say the Jomama it me 4 years via on the second president where the Ghana so achepa. Yeah.
Under the Fourth Republic.
Yes.
Yeah.
After Rawlings on the man so ache.
Yeah. That is under the Fourth Republic. Just make it so. Yeah.
Yeah. Na mambu no. Me wo nyema be kakra bi America. No, prosperity will be the best charge. Ade a me de be kai wo na do money say. Wo ye adwuma man and another way, yeah. So what I say. No, Kata share Nick for ye at the Qatar, Papana way and so.
Okay.
Fear such as you who pass to do. 10 years to come, they don't fear such as some pass. 10 years to come, and they don't fear such as some pass. And then corruption, a very garden call for no one Casa. You who's no cacao, but it will take about 20 years until Ghana recover. To me, the Mihuna say, I'm telling you, Mihuna say, what baby? And so I'm finding and see from my name of the other for and I'm a papa now. Why you know? Until we are money, papa. Woman, I said, the Dikakra, Abba. Another year with you. If you say that, papa, or yeah, Japan, and I don't know. Woman, the seed now we're planting now. Na James na be fruit back we say oh we think something na you do not know say never. So what I say. And to me I believe he worked, but his legacy was overshadowed by corruption, inept violence and rottenness.
You know, so can I describe in one word or another in some simple sentence. Back then after legacy no. President
Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, he should be a subject for study.
Why do you say so? That it should be a subject to be understood. To change him.
Or you'll be his dynamic.
Okay.
Or position as you are yen in your man, F. Or Barbara Musson or yen in your man. I'm not for bomb. For a certain president to go to your stronghold and tell them, say, you go to someone, I'm to make them come and show. Brother.
I see.
Or you'll be a say, you didn't call that, now you're the legacy, no. Now you're studying the past, the food.
Excellent. Richard Adinkrah, a PI and also a media practitioner, my guest on Enoch Connect. We're going to continue on this, hopefully, maybe next week. And we look at Nanado's government as a whole and the appointees. People were linking nepotism, arrogance, corruption, all sort of things as far as Nana Ado's presidency was concerned. We also look at the good parts and whatever part that one can talk of as far as his presidency again was concerned. Then we look at the candidature of Baumia as to whether he's coming back or not. I do recall during our interview with you said that Baumia should not come back again. He should stay where he is. We're going to find out from you if you still believe he should stay where he is and then concentrate on his banking business or what. And what holds for the NPP as far as their future is concerned. Thank you very much for your time. Any last words for the listener and viewer?
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Yeah, any last words for the listener or the viewer? Yeah.
Well, they should keep their faith in Ghana. It is not lost yet. You can never say never. We have to come together, irrespective of the challenges we are facing. Fight hard, be truthful to ourselves, and believe in God and in Ghana. We will succeed.